Secret Studios unsubstantiation when it comes to AAA titles. And what, you know what? I got to get out of character. Yo, on God and them, man. What's up with these dudes, man? How the hell y'all gonna get a group of gamers together? You're gonna have your own awards for PlayStation, and Spider-Man wins. You only put out one game. How the hell else did anything else is gonna win? And King, other games was nominated. What games? They didn't put out nothing else but Spider-Man 2. So how the hell else anything else is gonna win? Y'all dudes is a bunch of Karens. You're crazy. Y'all can't accept it. Y'all 7-time losers. You had 7 nominations on the official awards. Your joint ain't official. If Microsoft will pull this stuff, you guys will be all over us, man. Get out of here. That's fake. He's a loser, man. Just chalk it up, man. Your game was whack. You a loser. Nobody voted for you, man. 7 times. 7 times. Let's get into these topics because y'all guys pissed me off early. You got me out of character early. Y'all had to get the woo-wop bang. Let's get into these topics, bro. And blessings. Welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. This is, you know what I don't like about what the next subject is, because the next subject deals with developers that have been compromised during this holiday season. And even though it seems like I take glee in the fact that they were hacked, I don't. I think $1 billion company should be able to provide enough internet security to fight back any hackers. Shout out to Ubisoft. Heard you guys fought back those hackers and minimized whatever leaks that did happen and what did transpire. And you didn't give in to the cybernetic terrorists that are infesting our medium that we love. But how does that $1 billion company defend when the other $1 billion company couldn't defend? It's strange. It's strange fruit, because the amount of hacks that has transpired with Sony is crazy. But yo, if this is your first time catching this channel, this is your boy, the King. And today I'm wearing another grown woman gaming shirt, and I believe this is their 4 avatars. And it's dope. I love the feel of their shirts. Pause. It's nice. It's comfy. Go check out their merch store. And oh my God, Xbox Frontline News merch store is up, so you can go check out. You can't save Kong. Kong will die. You can become part of the flight team. Go check that out. Or you can become part of the green team, Frontline. Canon News is showing up. We Are Legion is showing up. There's a ton of stuff that's in the works that, you're going to love. Try to Play the Game Pass is in there. We have dog tags. A lot of people was asking me, like, yo, King, how can we get dog tags? Dog tags is in the merch store. Go get your dog tags. If you're not a shirt person or whatever, mugs or whatever, we have mugs and cups and stuff there. If you don't see something that you would like a logo on, tell me. I'm gonna do knitted hats. I want to do knitted hats so you guys can get that knitted fitted. The Legacy replica Captain America of an Infinity Saga. That's going up, so y'all can check that out if you're members. Oh, by the way, for members, we're gonna be giving away coins this weekend. Once we hit a certain plateau, we're going to be giving away coins. We're going to be giving away coins this weekend. We almost at 6,000 subscribers. That's what's up. I think we're like 50 away from 6,000. We are the fastest doing it. We are the best. We're the most dedicated. I salute you, soldiers, for definitely getting out there and giving 110%. So I want to talk about a couple of things, but the first topic I do want to talk about is the rumor that we have with Sony making a secret studio. And a secret studio is being built by former Deviation Games, like James Bolden. How I see it with their games of service, I believe that it's going to be a games of service studio. One of the studios, so you have I think it's like Fire Sprite is one of them, and you have Bungie that can be helping out, and you have Deviation Games. I think this is the studio that's going to try to make a game to go against Call of Duty. I think this studio, with their level of expertise, would bring something to go against the juggernaut that Microsoft has acquired, that is going to win them NPD for untold years, that's going to win them fiscal periods until Microsoft goes out of business. I believe this is what they're going to try to do in order to stop this juggernaut that Microsoft has acquired. See, the problem with that is Microsoft has an already made foundation. This is an unknown quantity. So they have to build a fan base, and hopefully they get a chance to do so. Hopefully that is something that is allowed to happen, that is allowed to grow organically. You see what I did there? It's allowed to be something that it wasn't. I don't think the fan base at the PlayStation side is used to multiplayer games. I don't think they know how to engage. They weren't cultivated in that environment of, being part of a team. I believe that the PlayStation fan base is more like a spoiled brat. Like, you have a single child and then you introduce another child into the situation, or you force them to have to share. I believe that's their fan base. Their fan base is, we don't want to share, because they don't want their titles on PC. They don't want their titles on mobile. Plot twist, my next topic is going to address what you don't want fears. Your fears. This is hashtag keep that boot on your neck, no PlayStation 6. You know how we do. We here with that. That's not going to change. K&N News will always report the news how we see fit. And this rumor is kind of interesting. It's something that gives you thought. I would like to see down in the comments who feels that they even have a chance against Warzone, Call of Duty. How dare they? You really gonna try this, huh? You didn't learn, huh? I see. We gotta put in this work then, huh? You wanna come test the rocket launcher? A real bad man, them Call of Duty be. Real bad man. You better bring your best, your A game. Deviation Games, I don't think that's it, buddy. For the big show on Friday, where everybody's going to come out, we're going to talk all this gaming stuff and what's been going on, and the end of the year stuff. We're going to have a nice celebration. There will be coins given out, shout out to Ben of Fan Art. What is this? It says Supra ET Ultra. This is Starfield coin. And we have the Xbox 5-star general coin, the hold the line coin. It's a part of history, everybody. If you was into the situation, you was a part of history. You'd be able to sit the coin up inside the box like this to display your fandom, to display you're part of Xbox Frontline News. And we're gonna have different things, different ways that we're gonna give it out. If you're a member, we're gonna spin the dial for the members. We're also gonna be giving away a statue, that saber-tooth Bowen statue. So if you're a member, we'll be spinning the dial on that. We're gonna be spinning the dial on the giveaway of the coins. I'll be shipping that stuff out to you. And I think this is the perfect time to talk about our sponsor at Xbox Frontline News. Are you tired of your gamer pick? Or you just want to snazz it up? You want to jazz it up? You want to make it something that is more personal to you, more identifiable to your gamer tag itself, not them generic avatars? Well, Xbox Gamer Picks got you. And more importantly, the graphic god got you. The only limitation is your imagination. So, I would like for you to go to the description below to xboxgamerpicks.com and start your beautiful avatar journey with the graphic god himself. Have fun, because I'm going to tell you right now, he's the only person that I truly work with the majority of my stuff. I mean, we have dedicated, dope artists in the community, but Graphic God really gets my vision, the most of the time. He actually, I don't know, his level of professionalism, speed of delivery, courtesy. You'll love to work with him. So, this next topic is kind of crazy. Remember when Xbox was telling you they wanted to be on every screen possible to get to 8 billion players? Started with 3 billion that's inside your cell phone, your PC, your laptops, anywhere you have a screen. I haven't seen people playing games on their Tesla. I saw Xbox Game Pass on somebody's Tesla. I don't know how they hacked it, but it is what it is. KNN News, you want my source? KNN News is the source. All right. So I'm like, PlayStation is trying to do that. Wouldn't that make them third party? Like, if everybody was talking about Microsoft going third party and Microsoft spend $100 billion, you said Sony probably spent the most, 10 billion, the most. In everything that they acquired, the most, 10 billion. And the most of that money went to Bungie. I'm not even gonna say 10 billion. Probably the most they've spent in total in all their studios is probably like 7 billion. That's a spit in the bucket to whatever Microsoft did. But Microsoft is gonna be third party. So let's check this out. Sony wants to be third party. Through the paperwork, through the leaks. Oh, the leaks that keep on giving. We found out that they want to be just like big old bro, Microsoft, Xbox. We love that. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Flatter us. So through the documentation, you see they want to be on mobile screens. They want to be on PC. They want to be on anywhere that a PlayStation app. Hashtag keep the boot on their neck. No PlayStation 6. You know what we do over here. You will be an app. That stuff is real. The writing is on the wall. Jim Ryan talked about that the PlayStation 5 could possibly be the last console for the PlayStation. I believe you, Jim. I believe you. Sure as you selling your stock, I believe the hell out of you. Because why would you, right? If you're having record sales, why would you sell your stock? I wouldn't sell my stock. I mean, listen, it's not like you running from a building that's on fire, right, Jim? It's not like you doing that. It's not like you got fired or anything. Like, you was the most successful, right? Yeah, about that. So, I told you before, ambition is crazy. I believe Sony goes the route of a third party at some point in time with the PlayStation app. Their games are wonderful. Stick to making games. Forget the hardware. Leave the hardware alone. You know, I see people talking about 3-1. 3-1, 3-1. We outsold you 3-1, 3-1. The three products that they're talking about is PlayStation VR, PlayStation Portable, and PlayStation 5. Yeah, you sold 3 products to 1. Shut up. How come the money's the same? So you need to sell 3 products, and all I need to sell is 1 product to make the same exact money. And actually, Microsoft makes more money, more moolah, more cash for more acquisitions. Let's get back to making you profitable. Let's look at the chart, the pie chart in which you want to obtain. And there's nothing wrong with that. Obtain this. PlayStation will become multi-plat. And they said it. The documents show it. And there's nothing wrong with it. Embrace it. Day and date should be coming soon. Next March, you will have Spider-Man 2 on PC. And then you know, that's the end of the fiscal period. They're working on that right now. It costs like $4 million to get that out the door. They should have been doing it simultaneously. Date and date doesn't hurt anybody. It makes money across the boards. This is what you're in it for. You in it to make money. And if they were making money, they wouldn't have to gouge their community. They wouldn't have to destroy their consumer, their fan base. They would be able to give back and give meaningful services and meaningful games. But that lends to a bigger trouble, sustainability. Oh, see, we need to talk about sustainability because somebody told me that Game Pass wasn't sustainable, but single-player, story-driven narrative games were. And a lie detected that was a lie. Oh, my God. We're going to get there. You're going to get there kicking and screaming, whether you like it or not. I'm going to take you there. Pause even. The last topic, it's quite a good one. It's quite a good one. Because it talks about the sustainability of platforms. We're going to talk about, because somebody told me that Game Pass wasn't sustainable. Actually, somebody said, and the same person said that developers didn't like Game Pass. Well, that person is leaving next school period. And revenue is down on their platform 60%. Where revenue is up on Xbox platform. See, what is not sustainable is AAA titles that take up over $300 million in budget and keep getting grandiose in scope. They get so grandiose that you have to cut things out like multiplayer in the game or significant parts to the story that could have made the story make sense. Those stuff was cut out. See, what Game Pass does, Game Pass allows you the ability to keep funding other projects. Kind of like how Call of Duty was funding every AAA title over at Sony. Kind of like that. Kind of like how other games were being made by the revenue that was being made from Call of Duty. But now that Call of Duty is going to be in Game Pass, and then Game Pass shows that it makes billions of dollars, the revenue is substantial enough for it to get third-party date and date deals and also put first party day and date inside the environment. What's not sustainable is AAA titles that aren't released day and date in your service, because it leaves your service to die, where your service will live on way past the platform. It's that narrow-minded thinking that forces you to believe that exclusivity will equal longevity. You just be notable. The notoriety that you're going to get from becoming an app. Hashtag no PlayStation 6, keep the boot on their neck. You know how we do it over here. That is going to send you in infamy. Because you have to understand, that way of thinking, that old model of thinking, we'll make it exclusive over here, that a segment of the population will be able to get our games over here. Jim told you weren't enough. You're not enough. That's not enough. That's not going to help in the overall grand scheme of things. The games must be in multiple different places in order for you to galvanize revenue from different areas to maximize your consumers, to bring in the most. So you won't have, studios closing down, and you won't see record sales in consoles, but also record losses in revenue. You have to change. And Microsoft, and whether you want to admit it or not, Game Pass is a success. It's the biggest success that allows Microsoft to have the level of flexibility in order to maneuver you into position to turn you into an app. Now, I do believe it's too late for PlayStation. I do believe so. But I also believe if they put out their PlayStation Pro 5, it's kiss them goodbye. I believe so. But we're at a point now where we're going to get to 2024. And man, please tune in to Friday's show where these coins is going to be given out. These are some, Ben did some wonderful work. I'm going to put his Twitter, go there, follow him on Twitter. Fan art. Ben has made some iconic stuff. He's given out badges. The guy is dope. And for me to be able to do this through him, through proxy, through him, that is phenomenal. That is something that, we closed out 2023 doing this. This is just in November I started doing Xbox Frontline News because you, the people, demanded it. And I will continue to bring you videos, to work hard for you through sickness and in health, to death do us part. We together on this. Friday is going to be crazy. End of the year blowout, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a statue giveaway. We're going to have coins given away. We're going to have a call-in. It's going to be the biggest, baddest, best Friday, because on Friday the king rules. So this is the part where you drop that slogan. Catchphrase goes here. Try.